Hey guys, how we doing today? So today I'm going to show you kind of the site I use to kind of check all on basically what's going on every day on Pokemon Go. This is called the Silph Road. It's right here. Oh, I don't know what I just did there. I reopened the link. But the Silph Road. Pretty easy to spell. Basically, this is the site you go to. You can see shiny rates, different eggs, raids, tasks, different rocket encounters. Yeah, let's go take it. I'll show you guys the eggs now. Let's go take a peek at some stuff here. So this says, this site's great. If you want to know what's hatching from 2, 5, 10 kilometer eggs and what rates they're hatching at, I know now there's been an update in which you can actually see what's hatching and, kind of a star rating and stuff, but this will give you actually like what out of what, like for instance, you look at Metamite here. Metatite, 2 kilometer egg, there's a 7% chance, 23 out of 328, that's going to be a Metatite when you hatch a 2 kilometer egg. Also gives you the IV ranges, so it's super informative, and it's updated basically daily. You can filter through here if you just want to look at the 10 kilometer eggs, 5 kilometer eggs. Another cool thing is you can see all the different gifts, so that's going to be the 7 kilometer eggs. Again, all the different rates within those. Awesome. They have the Adventure Sync eggs, which is pretty cool. I can't remember the last time I got a 10 kilometer from Adventure Sync. Actually, I can't even remember the last time I got a 5 kilometer. I kind of stopped with the Adventure Sync. The first couple weeks it was out, 2 years ago, whatever. I did a lot of these. I grinded this just to get my first Riolu. I remember that. And we can even look at strange eggs. Speaking of strange eggs, I finally got this guy after the longest time. Being someone who doesn't, pay to win or pay to play, I do put some money into it, but I've never paid into getting I'll pay for getting incubators here or there, or I'll buy some Pokeballs here or there, or different things like that. But I never bought the rocket radars, so the fact that you have to basically go a day and a half to get to basically get a rocket radar. You have to go 6 encounters with the balloons. If you're not going out and grinding like that, you have to get 6 encounters with the balloons. That's if you hit every single one, so it's going to take you a day and a half. Then you have the leader. Then you'll get a 12k, and then from that 12k, there's a 3% chance you're going to get this Sandile. This is the only way to get this Pokemon. So it took me forever to get it, but I finally got it. But yeah, is pretty crazy. Basically 2 days to get one of these eggs. Then you have to walk 12 kilometers with it. And then you could end up with a core fish over here. Come on, they need to fix this. Get rid of these two, honestly. Scorpy, since the shiny, if they had good shiny rates, actually get rid of these 3. I'm sorry. These are pretty bad. This is even bad. Absol was cool. These are all cool if you haven't had them before, obviously. Poniard, Volibee are nice because they're relatively new, and the Sandile obviously. So that's that. Those are kind of like the eggs on this site. Now, we can also take a look at the shiny rates. This is kind of cool. You have your current events, which I think this is actually outdated, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think these are outdated, so this has not been changed recently. But these rates kind of stay the same forever. You have past community days. Community day rates are almost always 1 in 25. These are your perma boost Pokemon. So these are Pokemon that, if caught in the wild, you have this rate. Which actually, believe it or not, is a lot of the 7 kilometer eggs. A lot of the 7 kilometer eggs, you have a 1 in 64 chance of getting a shiny of. That's going to be like the Alolan Pokemon, which is kind of cool. Gibble's on a tier of its own for shiny. Gibble is apparently a 1 in 125 chance of a shiny. That's interesting. And then you have your basically all your other Pokemon here for the most part. All of these are in the 1 to 500 range. which is pretty generic. So that's one thing I've been mad about, because currently I'm like over 1,000 encounters, and of Pokemon in this range that's 1 out of 500. I'm 1,000 encounters in and I haven't gotten a shiny yet of different Pokemon in this area. So I'm definitely due for a shiny. That's kind of a cool thing you can keep in mind. Now these don't have enough data. These could be 1 in 500. They could be in the 1 in 64 range. They're just not confirmed what the actual amount is here for any of these. But probably most of these are probably in the 1 to 500. It's just not 100% confirmed. Alright, there's that. We can take a look at tasks. I always go to check this one out. So, let's say I have a catch 5 electric type Pokemon. I can come in and I can kind of see what my encounters are probably going to be, which is sort of a nice thing. Catch a dragon type. I mean, this has been Dratini for years. This has not changed. Recent change has been pretty great. This has been Larvitar for the longest time, but now it's Gibble. These are super rare encounters. Try to get this research is super rare. Winning a raid is now Larvitar, which is really cool. Tyranitar is an amazing Pokemon, so the fact that you can battle in a raid and have a chance at a really good, decent IV Larvitar, that's pretty good. Winning a raid, that's a really good winning a raid is a lot easier to do than making 3 excellent throws in a row. That's pretty obvious. Granted, you can only do that once a day if you're not paying to get raid passes and stuff like that. But yeah. And then you can do all tasks here too, so you can see which ones give you berries and stuff like that. Some give you rare candies, different things like that. Rare candy tasks have actually become a lot rarer, I think, unfortunately. They used to be a lot more common. We can do check out raids. This is cool too. Give you an up-to-date list of all the raid bosses. And basically you can also judge, you can see all the CP ranges, weather boosted, non-weather boosted, stuff like that. So like new 5-star here, Thunderous. CP range, non-weather boosted, you're looking for 2091. Weather boosted, 2614. You see those? Those are your hundreds. You can also tell that this is relatively, for 5-star wise, this is a pretty easy raid boss. Sorry about that. That was my cat. But you can duo it, which makes it a pretty easy raid boss. It's possible to duo it. Granted, you probably want 3 to 4 people at least. But it is doable, so that does make it a relatively easier raid boss. And Mega Bombasnow is solo bow, which is actually kind of cool that you can solo a Mega Pokemon. I didn't even know that, but that's cool. I mean, I guess it makes sense because of the typing on it. Anyways, this is when we're going to get into the main part of the video here, talking about kind of my crazy day I had with my. So I did 2 rocket balloons, one at 12 o'clock. My 12 to 6 balloon, then my 6 to midnight balloon. I had some pretty crazy rates here from those 2 encounters. So if we take a peek here, this gives you a rundown on basically what are the rocket grunts. What are the chances of getting these specific things in your encounters? So basically, I mean, can we do it by that? Yeah. So if you get a balloon, there's a 6%, 8% chance it's going to be let's rock and roll, which is going to give you some sort of rock type. And these are the different things you can end up catching. So let's look at this. Let's start with all the way back down here. We're going to look at what I got for my first thing today. This is my first one. Don't bother, I've already won. That was my first encounter. 1% chance of getting that. 1.2% chance. and I got it. I got a Shadow Snorlax. Would have been crazy if it was shiny. I went Shadow Snorlax into Poliwrath into Gyarados. But these don't matter. This is the main encounter here. I ended up with a shiny Snorlax. Check the clip out. Alright, so yeah, pretty cool. Start of the day, 1% chance. But then, come 12 o'clock, I went for my other rocket encounter, Team Rocket encounter, got a balloon. This one, 7% chance. Didn't think anything of it. Like, okay, it was Vulpix into Ninetales into Arcanine. Like, okay, that's cool, I'm gonna get a Vulpix encounter here, but no, I didn't. I ended up with this. Check out the video. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty crazy. I can't necessarily tell what the chances are of that happening, but you think about it, 38% chance of this being the secondary one, and there's so much of a chance that it's going to be this or this. It's going to be the first or the second Pokemon. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I don't really know what the rates are. I mean, even if it was a 50% chance it was going to be the secondary Pokemon, it means that there was a 14% chance of it being Ninetales, out of all the options. So, that was pretty crazy. I was excited with that, you know, to have had a Ninetales encounter, and then a Snorlax encounter. Or, well, I should say Snorlax, then a Ninetales encounter, from balloons. I mean, my balloons were just epic today. They were amazing. I'm probably going to wrap the video up there, but I mean, it was just a kind of a cool day. I never really paid much attention to the balloons, for the Team Rocket balloons, but I mean, it was a pretty cool day for that. But yeah, no, that's the video. If you guys like it, leave a like and subscribe. That'd be great. Also, just if you have any questions about anything to do with Pokemon Go, what's going on in Pokemon Go right now, what are raids like, what are raids, what are hatching from eggs, tasks, basically any question you may have, this is the site you want to go to. There's everything you would need here. But yeah, that's it. Have a good night, guys. Bye.